Hi everyone. Let's go ahead and see how you can do your Git, GitHub and SSH authentication setup. I was trying to clone one of my GitHub repository and then I got an error that Git is not recognized. Something like that, if you have seen, that means Git is not installed in your computer. So you have to install the Git so that you can work with the GitHub and also the software version control. Here is the repository which I wanted to clone, that is the LangChain and the Ollama. It is here at Lakshmi Merit and this repository is public repository. Even after that, I was not able to clone this repository. So what you have to do this? First of all, as it says here, Git is not recognized. That means you have to install here a Git. So type there Git install. You will come to this particular link, gitscm.com install. Click on here, Git install. On Windows computers, generally Git doesn't come as pre-installed software, so you have to install it separately. I select here Windows. Thereafter, based on your chipset, like if you have a Intel chipset, select this one. Otherwise, you can select this one. So I have here currently Intel one. Then I just simply click here. It is gonna download here. Thereafter, seems like one of my antivirus is blocking this. Anyway, I allowed that and now I need to run this. Finally, I get here next, next. Thereafter, here you will see a lot of options. So one option is here Windows Explorer integration. So this is something which you have to check, and then all of these things you have to check. All right, and then add a Git Bash profile to Windows terminal. This is also very important because if you come to this terminal and here you will not see any Git Bash. So I want to add Git Bash here as well. That is why I say that you need to select this particular option as well. Rest of other options you can leave as it is. Click on next. Now it is going to install your Git on your computer. Let's go ahead and keep going. All right, you can keep all these settings as the default setting. You don't need to change. Keep going. And finally, it is installing here. All right. So installation part is almost done here. Some post install script is being run and finally it is done. Let's go ahead and launch this Git Bash and deselect this one and let's finish this. Here you are having your Git Bash separately. It is separate window than your Windows terminal. And if you type here Git, now you will not get any error. You can type here Git and then you can check the Git version as well. That means Git is installed in your software completely. Let's go ahead and try this and then you will notice there would be an error. Seems like that error is not coming because that Git already got added in your terminal. All right, so we do not need to restart this. Otherwise, we would have needed to restart this terminal. I was expecting an error, but seems like it is working perfectly fine. All right, perfect. One more thing we expected here that we should be getting here a Git Bash. Seems like that Git Bash is still not coming. Let's go ahead and close this and then see if Git Bash comes there. So I just reopen this again. Thereafter, I'm going to check here. Perfect. So we have got here a Git Bash. Once you get a Git Bash, thereafter, you are ready to clone your repository. So this particular repository we have already cloned, and that repo we can check in our default dir. It is currently here. So if you check with ls, you will find out we should be having that there itself. Here we have LangChain and Ollama. All right, we should not be having that in our direct user directory. Seems like I just cloned that there. So I deleted that. Thereafter, you can go ahead in downloads dir and here you can clone this particular repository. So I'm cloning that repo by selecting HTTPS as you can see here, which I did earlier. But if you try to clone this using SSH, then you will get the error. Let me just show you how you will get the error. So if you try to clone it like this, git clone, then you will get the error that the permission is denied because we have not added any key. That is the one issue. The other issue, if you try to clone any private repository, so here I have one of the private repository in one of my test repo, KGP Talkie AI. This is just a test repo. So in the test repo, if I want to clone this repo, even using HTTPS or SSH, whatever, it is going to give us the error. So if I try to like this, if I try to do like this, then it is definitely going to give the error. So to solve this problem, what we have to do here, we have to do our SSH setup for our GitHub repository. Let's go ahead and do the GitHub repository setup. So what we do here, first of all, you need to come to your profile here, thereafter on settings, and then select your SSH and GPG keys. This is where we need to add our SSH key. But before we add our SSH key, we have to generate our SSH key, and also we have to do some GitHub settings. So come to Google and then search generate new SSH key for GitHub, then you will get this link. You need to follow along this link, select your operating system. Thereafter, it has all the steps here. First of all, we need to generate the SSH key. Thereafter, we need to add our SSH key in SSH agent. Now, before we follow along with all these steps, we need to add some of the settings in our GitHub. Let's go ahead and do all those global configuration here. So I write like this, git config, and then double hyphen basically, global user.name. And here I'm going to set my username is going to be like this, KGP Talkie. Let's run this. Thereafter, git config hyphen global user dot email, and this is where you have to add your email for your account. So you have to make sure that whatever email you have used to sign up with your GitHub, you have to use that particular account only. So I have here KGP Talkie @gmail.com. All right, so this is my Git account. Let's run this. Now this is a global setting. Now it is time to create our SSH key. Come to this article. In this article, you will notice we have here a command to create our SSH key. They say we need to open Git Bash, but it is fine if you have installed the Git already and you can work with the PowerShell. Let's go ahead and copy this whole thing from here. Thereafter, come in your terminal and then paste that. Here you have to make sure you write same email address what you have written previously, kgptalkie @gmail.com. All right, excellent. Let's run this. Now it is going to generate this particular SSH key. Let's run this. Now if you notice, you will be having here two additional keys. One is the private key, another one is public key. Once all these things are done, then you come back again here. Then it says here, we have to make sure that we start our PowerShell in admin mode, and then we need to make sure our SSH agent is running in background. Open our PowerShell, search here PowerShell, and then right click, open it as administrator mode. In this admin mode, we need to run those two commands. So I have copied those two commands and then I'm going to run these two commands. So this command and this one have successfully executed. Now it is time to add our SSH key. As you scroll it down, you will notice this is how we are going to add our SSH key. Just copy this whole thing from here and then again come back to our PowerShell here and then add our SSH key. Seems like, yeah, it was not getting pasted, but now it is getting pasted here. So our SSH key here inside this C users and then my username is Lakshmi. This is where my SSH key is currently. You can do it like this. Let's run this. And now you will notice it is going to add this SSH key. So it says here this particular identity got added in SSH agent. Now it is time to get our public SSH key content. So we can get our public SSH key content by using cat command, that we can use something like this. So this is where we have our actually key, but we want to see here the public key. The public key is like this. All right. as you will notice, the name of this particular file is public key there. And then we can just say that here cat. So with cat, it is going to show the content of this particular file. So we have got the content of this particular file. Now this content you need to copy. All right, so copy this whole content from here. I copy it by right clicking it on my mouse. Thereafter, we need to go in our GitHub account here. In GitHub account, you need to come to SSH and GPG keys, and this is where you have to add this new SSH key. So I'm going to add here inside this keys, and then I say here as my KGP Talkie account. Whatever name you want to give, you can give that particular name. So this particular key is now added. Let's go ahead and test if we can connect with our GitHub account. So we can test that by typing ssh-keygen github.com. Now you don't need to work with the administrator mode. This is more than enough. You can go ahead with this as well. Let's go ahead and try out. So I'm executing this. Wow, congratulations. It says here, hi KGP Talkie AI. This is my username. You have successfully authenticated. Perfect. Excellent. So we have successfully connected our computer with Git account using the SSH. Now let's go ahead and try to clone our private repository, which I had told you previously that how you can clone the repository. Let's come back here, and then I'm going here in the repo, test repo, and this repo now I want to clone. Let's go ahead and clone this. This is private repo, and I'm trying to clone this, and just I will see here if I can clone this. Let's go ahead, change its dir into the download, and then I write git clone, and here is the repo. As you can see here, it says here this particular repo is not found, but it is still able to connect with repo. Let's go ahead and try it with the SSH clone, and here is the SSH one. Perfect. Now as you see here, it has cloned this particular repository. So seems like this HTTP one is having a little bit problem. And this problem is coming because I have been using my personal account with this computer as well. So the password and the username for my personal account is stored there currently. I need to change that, but I have done the setup for the SSH here. That is what you need to do the setup. And other than that, you don't need anything. If you need username and the password, then the Git will automatically pop up that username and password for you. You can enter. But this is how you can do this overall setting. So congratulations, you have done your Git account setup here. And this is all you need in this particular lesson. All right, I'll see you in next lesson.